We had an incredible session just prior to coming here. Was dissecting all the elements in OConnect and what's coming in the next couple of weeks is definitely refreshing. I agree with Red. We also feel the confidence. We feel the pride as well to tell our story. This is something that we created from scratch, like I said, labor of love, and the value is increasing constantly. So a few items are being fine tuned, and then we will say we created something historical. Every day you probably saw some changes yesterday. Today a little bit. On Monday you're going to see a little bit more. The following Monday, no, the 18th. So skip the 15th. You're going to see that, and you're going to come to a point is what else you could do. Okay, well, we never run out of good ideas. So we have sharp people with us. We have a great desire to make something impactful. We will never run out of good ideas. You argue this, you agree, disagree with a few of our intelligent principles today. Just again, just ahead of this session, they are so confident that what we have in hands, what's being pushed live and what's live as of now, it's already uh, exceeding what's available on the market. Don't take it from me, take it from the experts, and I'm sure they have their reasons. So everything is definitely improving. It's already great. Okay, we could live with this, but why not if we can do more, especially within a short time? Now, I don't think you have to argue with me. You don't have to criticize or complain. If you really want to pay for this, you don't want extension, no problem. We'll just put a card payment there and no problem. And this is worth $5,000, just to let you know. This is worth 5,000 US dollars every month, what you have in hand. And in my opinion, in fact, I agree. If you say, I got used to this already within a couple of months, we've been using this for a while. As it gets better, we're more comfortable with this than any other application. I really don't like when uh, some other meetings, external meetings, and all of that, we still have to use other platforms, not just one, different ones, and really doesn't feel good. Especially you get used to something, it's much easier to upgrade than downgrade. We got used to something uh, very user friendly. We already know our features and all of that. We're more comfortable with OConnect. So the extension doesn't mean there is delay or something. It's just a culture of love that we practice in on passive. We look out for the people. We want you to enjoy the value for as much as possible. Now, this is being extended for those who already paid. And we're known for always over delivering. So you were supposed to get this for a 3-month launching deal. Some of you ended up having that for 6 months. Is that a bad thing? It's probably not wise for the company because we're paying the bill. We've talked about this before. It is not free for us, but if you get that, what you paid for 3 months, you get 6 months. Not a bad deal. Now, don't take me wrong. We want to be able to offset the cost and uh, be compensated for our hard work. But we just have our way of thinking. I don't want to get into that now publicly why we think so. We pledged to clear some steps in the way before moving to the next one and all of that. And just, I don't know. It's a principle we have that we would like to stick to our guns and keep our word at any cost. So it's a little costly for us. Shouldn't be a bad thing. It's a gift, as Mr. DeGarmo said. You should enjoy it, and it's not going to be here forever. I said the account that you have is 5,000 US dollar. Do your own research and search. You will find out this is about without any addition. Okay, so just to get a plain, what do you call it? Uh, Video conferencing platform. Anyway, so you are going to see also now that we have a report for those who host webinars. After the webinar is finished, you will have a report. Now more data is going to start showing, such as your attendees list now showing name and OMail. Okay, then coming up, country, IP address, uh, the duration they stayed in, any activities they've taken, whether it's a poll or a call to action or any participation they take through the session. So there's so much work that is happening. We pay for that. So I hope you enjoy it while it lasts. It's not going to be free forever, but it's not going to be $5,000. We may have smaller packages. You just pay for what you need. At the moment, a minimum of let's not say a minimum, but about 2,000, depending on the day of the week. Like Easter Day was a slow day, a holiday, Sunday, but about 2,000 webinars are being hosted on OConnect on daily average. People are using it. Obviously, they come back and they use it, and it's not blinking with that many. You see 10,000, nothing happens. We already know what would happen if we have 10,000 on another platform. Not only your pocket is going to sting, okay, really hard, but also start fluctuating after a certain number. We know that. So for OConnect, one more time, we have great assurance that this will be a historical game changer in terms of video conferencing. And following that will be similar quality when it comes to the following products. We mentioned something on the last 360, which was an odd time where probably 3,000, 4,000 people were there, like on Thursday, 2 p.m. Who does that? Okay. And we mentioned that there is, again, the confidence and progress with uh, logistics. I don't need to mention that. That will basically is fixing and troubleshooting that's been taking place for a while, preventing us from moving ahead on the next, I don't know, a number of steps almost simultaneously. Okay, but once we just take care of this one little, I would say, a bump in the road, which is man-made, duh. Okay, it's not a nature disaster. Somebody did it, and things are really promising. I don't want to say a time, like I said last time, we cannot give time, but even yesterday we got even better news. Okay, just about any time we're gonna come up with breaking news, give you a very, very positive update that we all will like, would breathe, and definitely just leave everything behind us and move on to the fun part and the excitement. Guys, I don't want to add too much here. It's 6 o'clock for some people and they're still yawning, some of the speakers, and I don't know. But I'm fired up. I love what I saw now. And I just tell you, we will never, never give up. We don't quit. We don't slow down. What I said all the time, if you haven't heard me saying it, we're doing this 100% at any cost, to the point either we do it or die. There's no chance. Okay, so we're doing it. We will definitely give you some good news shortly, just about any time. So stay close. If you're busy with something, God bless you. God be with you. If you're wasting your money on something that is probably not giving you results, it's time for you to rethink that. Uh, we are not charging you, to be honest with you. Hopefully, we're giving you a good value and being a part of something really promising, really promising. The least I can say is going to be disruptive. It's going to be competitive. Yeah, we made some mistake. Others try to uh, probably intentionally create some mistakes for us, all of that. But at the end, it's um, it's not an easy task. It's basically, to me, it's like a war. Okay, and that's why I say do it or die. Do it or die. Okay. So I return it back to the three leaders. Whoever want to take it back. I'm not sure if this is all I want to do. Yeah. So the extension is not. It's not a negative thing. OConnect is shaping up really good. It's already close to perfect, but it's just about to be superior to anything ever created in that arena. Believe it or not, you don't have to believe it. We're just living it. And if you don't join it, okay, blow your money away on something stupid. Okay, don't worry. And we already gathered pretty much everything you might wish, or just more, uh, taking it to the next level. Basically, small things that will make it even a better, almost a perfect uh, user experience. Okay, when it comes to clicking, I don't need to go over that technical things now. You're just going to see it shortly in a matter of days. All of that happening. Not that it's something problematic or we have an issue and all of that. We're talking about perfecting, improving. We have been using this. We learn as we go. We create. We pause. We assess. We improve. We implement different scenarios. So great news on the way, guys. Make sure you uh, stay close. I really think you should stay close at this time. We're gonna surprise you with some stuff. What's coming? Pretty much. I don't want to say the date, but obviously this month. I do hope that sooner than later. I don't want to put a date or anything. It will be guaranteed the best update so far in 2024, and that will get so many things unstuck, untangled, and move forward. Anything else you suggest for Connect, that wish list, other than what we're aware of? The AI features, all of that. Uh, FYI, that stands for your information. Speech to speech, Hindi, just 2 weeks ago, because of the reliance of the available technologies, it was at 60% accuracy. As of today, it was in the 90%. I'm not talking about the dummy stuff that you get on a generic platform where it's a little, or not a little, it's way off actually sometimes. And we're happy. So that should be over, the different languages. We're just going to have to implement them in a more human way. or humanized, so the accuracy will be there. Again, if you have any suggestion for OConnect, happy to do so.
Hey,
for example, the OMail address, we're removing that from anywhere. It shouldn't be there, okay?
Okay.
I'm sure you expect that, okay? Just to keep it cleaner. Yeah, things like that. You know, when you click on the attendees, for you to minimize it, sometimes you want to minimize it, right? You need to go back to the icon at the bottom. Now we're creating something at the top where you have the lock meeting. Conveniently, you can close it from there, just like the chat. There's an X. Basically, we're just spoiling as pampering, okay? The application. It's functional, it's usable, everything. So that's the type of stuff that we're adding. Now, oh, by the way, on Monday you should have that. On Monday or the 18th. Okay, forget the time, but you're gonna have also changing the. Yeah, I think on Monday or the 8th. Yeah, Monday 8th. Will be on the camera where you have the option to choose your resolution. The following week, again, another week, it will give you the option to preview the virtual background. You should be able to preview it and see the quality. Test your camera. It's not going to be visible to anyone else but yourself.
Oh, nice.
And if this is what you select, so it's going to give you the thumbnails. You choose, okay, your selection.
Absolutely.
Things like that. Like I said, we have a few things to do here, and then we'll just make a session, a complete walkthrough for everybody. But once we add what we have to add, first you will be having on a local device recording, which captures everything, and following that, the cloud one. But it will be capturing everything, like all the activities you do throughout the session will be captured. So for example, like if you're, you could record this on your machine, then upload it to YouTube, you're gonna have everything. And then we're gonna not suppress, I'm gonna say we're gonna exclude a few elements not to be shared to the public, like the menu, all of that, or not to be captured in the recording.
Hey, question from Julie Wen. She said when you share the screen, you can only share it to all and speakers at this point. Question, can we add a function to share to individually?
To select people, Julie, to who you want to share with?
Like if I just wanted to share a screen to you, I think that's what she's saying from here.
Ooh.
Then, yeah, then you just need to have a session with me only. So if it's a webinar, it's no, I don't think. Now, let me phrase that properly. Okay, technically it's possible, but it's not. It doesn't make sense from a user experience standpoint. Yeah.
I fired her.
But I like to maybe give her some hint. Okay, we're gonna have backstage like a green room, and you can just go back. Let's say we are 2 speakers or 4 speakers here. 2 of us need to get to the back, like be right back. Okay, function. But 2 will be invisible, but yet they can still communicate through OConnect. They don't have to go. Right now, what we do is, let's say we're with the team. 2 of us need to have a side conversation. We keep it there, we mute, and get on the phone. You've done that, right? Okay. So we should be able to do that through OConnect, but not sharing that conversation with everybody.
Beautiful.
For any reason
they choose.
Let me add to that.
That's brilliant for business.
Would it be possible then, let's say myself, Chris, and Red come on here?
Yeah, multiple. Yeah.
No, but I mean, we come on to do the live. We're not ready to go live. Is there an area we can chat?
But it's open. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's perfect. Okay.
Yeah. Also, we added something again. Can you help me? Anybody can speak like a King language, where I'm trying to say it's not necessarily perfecting, but how are we pampering? Is it a proper word to use?
Yeah.
Okay. It's,
Spoiling.
yeah, that's what I said. Okay. Co-being. Okay. uh, so what we're doing is we're just, I don't know, it's not improving because there's nothing wrong with it. Okay, we have to pick up a dictionary and find a word. Okay, that's what happened when you talk about unpassive.
You're updating the Rolls Royce.
There you go. There's an idea. You just said an idea, Ash.
Yeah.
Ash, you just said an idea. Put a dictionary on here, and you just have to click on the dictionary, and you can look it all up together. If you ever have a word, you want to explain it to me.
I love that. Yeah. Wow. Okay. For
you said it. You said it. I just heard it. See, I pay attention like the other two goofballs.
Well, which dictionary? Hindi?
Yeah. Well, you're gonna have different. Well, it depends how many people
Vietnamese.
The webinar.
Chris,
Yeah. So back to the point. Like we're adding value to it. We're stacking the cool. Okay. If you want to talk my language. Okay. So you know how on the dashboard right now you got to select conference or webinar, give it a name, date, time and date. Okay. Click, generate a link, and all of that. But sometimes I want to have a conversation with Mr. Redfern, okay? Or three of us, or 5 or 7. We're okay. So let's hop on a connect. I don't need to go through the boring stuff, 3 clicks or 4 clicks to create a webinar. It will be an option where you can start an instant session.
Oh, wow.
You click there, you're live, okay? You're in. And from there, okay, you copy the link and share it with them, okay?
Wow. That's awesome.
1 click. That's the deal.
No,
so this is kind of unique. Yeah, this is
that's
unique.
A big deal. Already mind's racing of all the stuff you could do with that.
Yeah. So it's not like, for example, sharing the file, okay? I don't think there's any other platform that has it, okay?
Not anything at this speed. I've never seen anything upload this quick. Never.
Simple, okay?
Yeah.
But you could see how thoughtful it is. And
so it would be a bit like on Messenger, for instance, if you're doing a video call, 1-to-1 or whatever, click, and you're both on. If you're using Oconnect off a mobile.
Yeah, we give it different. Just for the first phase, which is not going to take a while. Okay, it will be just click, and let's say you are opening that session. The 3 of us, are on a different platform. You just give us the link or whatever, or you invite us. You have us in your contacts, but you are there. You don't have to type. So it will be a general, generic, if you wish, universal title. You don't have to title it. The time will be selected. All of that, which is kind of like now. Okay, instant. All of that. Okay, so. Things of that nature, About that question, Chris, you text me the second part, the recurring meeting. We already have that, okay?
Okay.
Which is template. Go to the dashboard. If you use something, you can select to make it a template, meaning you could use it again, okay?
Yeah, I'm just sending you some. Yes, there's a lot of people sending me stuff.
I appreciate it, okay? But also, I don't want you to be. It's easier for me to look and what I've seen something like 5-10 years ago with something else and tell you that. I don't think we want to do that. It's basically repeating something that we're trying to part away from. Okay.
Good answer.
And it doesn't mean it's good for us. So it's necessary. So let's keep it the way we're doing it. We're hands-on. If it's needed, we'll add it, because sometimes more is less.
Yeah,
Okay, and
absolutely.
less is more. Okay, vice versa. So it doesn't mean you pack it and jam it and make it complicated. Oh, you have a I would say attractive application. No, simplicity is key here, guys. When it
Absolutely.
comes to
Absolutely.
technology, yeah.
Well,
Then once that is confirmed, then you add the AI components, and then it will know your settings, for example. Like, then you add that component. Let's say something that you're a person who likes full screen by default. So you've done it for the last 2 or 20 meetings, let's say. Now AI machine learning will know that, okay, well, Mr. DeGarmo prefers to have it full screen. Okay, we're gonna throw that in, and it happens. So that's how you just like make it easier, better, and you could always control it your way. But I think it's really simple. There's no other application that on one dock, okay, which is that menu, you have everything. You don't have to go to the back. You don't have to search or type or read that fine print everywhere. Yeah, it's just simple. Microphone and a camera.
Ash,
That's all you need.
talking of the dashboard on OConnect, we've got all the icons at the moment at the bottom. Are they going to be color coded in the future, do you think?
So you mean in session right now here?
Yeah, in session right now. At the bottom, obviously, you've got the different icons for the different features
Yeah.
that are there on the dashboard. Are they going to be color coded? Because at the moment, they're obviously just grey and whites.
Well, mine, for example, like they are gray. Yeah. Well, that it's like a space color. It's
Yeah,
space gray. Okay. And
yeah.
the background is kind of like light black or darker gray.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is
But
they're all the same color. And if you had different colors for the different icons, you'd get used to those colors and then be able to go straight to them a lot easier because they'll stand out from the other ones.
yeah, I hear you.
Just a
That's how
suggestion.
we had them first. When you hover on them, then they become like that. You know what?
Absolutely, yeah.
We thought it's more comfortable for the eye not to have it like a salad color, okay?
Yeah,
But since you brought it up,
pastels.
I like salad, so why not?
Raj, since you did us a favor today, I want to, guys, you don't have to keep sending me things because there's too much you're sending me. Most of the stuff's been addressed. He said, "Hey Ash, what?" That's Niraj. I'm doing a Niraj thing. What is the difference between a webinar and a conference? Which one would you suggest? Any striking difference between the two? I think that's a fair question.
Yeah, simple.
Yeah.
Conference is up to 100 people. If you want basically people to be speakers only, you don't want people just to be attendees. That's why we call them participants. The list of attendees in a webinar, we call them attendees because all they can do is attend. Okay, they are participants in a conference. So if you have a fewer crowd and everybody's welcome to speak, you want to go conference. But it's recommended you know those people and you're giving them a permission to participate / speak. If it's a bigger crowd, okay, say thousands, you want to have a webinar, easy, and just a couple to speak. Yeah. So if the expected audience is greater than 100, you definitely want to go a webinar.
All right, I'm going to ask you this one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Will we be able to get time duration of conference more than 1 hour in the future? Does that make sense to you?
Okay, can you log in your account? Who? I think Marty is the host.
Yeah.
I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
So go to your back office, Chris. You don't have to show.
It's Wasim Anwar would like to know. You
Yeah.
know Wasim.
Yeah. You should go. Because I don't want to check my account. It's unlimited.
You can go many hours. I don't know what
Yeah,
the-
you have to put the. That's why I want him to go. Wasim, open your dashboard. This is the meeting, okay? This is the actual event. Dashboard is when you click O Connect from the ecosystem. So you're going to go there, okay, create a session or event.
He's checking it.
So new event. And you have the date. You select the date. Are you aware that you can click on that calendar?
Yeah, I mean, it's the same for
And
conference.
then you can modify the time by the minute, not only by the hour, by the minute. The duration, it comes in 1 hour by default, but you can click that up and you can even make it 3 minutes, okay? Or 1 minute.
Just remember to hit reply when you're done. So it locks it in. You have to lock it in. Otherwise, it goes back to 1 hour.
Apply exactly after you do it. Well, it doesn't go back. Yeah, you got to apply your choice, okay?
It goes back to default. Yeah, that's all. It's simple. Both of them do it.
So you can select 15 hours. You can select whatever. Let me see. I was able to add
Yeah, guys, I know that someone is live streaming this.
I was able to add 23 hours. Now, if you are making a 23 hours webinar,
I won't be there. Yeah.
Don't invite me. Okay.
Yeah, I won't be there. Sorry.
And perhaps you could do increments. You could do minutes, 1 hour and a half, 90 minutes, 60 minutes, whatever. Did you find it, Wasim? Can he reply to you? That's why I think an orientation session is needed, so we can show people. It looks like the simplest thing, they're not aware of it.
He didn't respond back. I'm checking that. Someone also said, do we have a camera that can be mirrored? Like, what does my hat say right now? It reads perfectly.
Yeah.
Okay, someone's asking if we can have
proper.
a mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need it in this one.
Yeah, it just normal.
Is there how do I ask this question? Is there any? I don't really want to ask this question, but I'm gonna because he's my friend. Is there a future timeline of new products that are coming out? Actually, they're asking about.
We do have that internally, but again, yeah, I agree. Yeah, we do have that for everything, but and phases. Okay, like beta, free, first launch, first release, things like that. Yeah, but again, there's going to be. I don't think it's going to be a good idea to share that publicly.
No, that's why I want to let.
But we have an idea. If you have, some curiosity, but something, we're happy to address it. I'll throw this out. For example, native mobile app. Native. You know what native is?
Yeah.
Okay. We're on track, if everything goes well, to have that by the end of the month. Let's keep it that way. On O Connect, we have it. We have it as like web responsive. You could view it on the mobile, but it would be an app where it's native. It will be even more robust and flawless.